There is new information about the man accused of killing his toddler by intentionally leaving him in a hot car. Friends who initially defended Justin Ross Harris are now painting a very different picture of the man. One friend even calling him a monster. So are they acting off insight, or are they just reacting to the facts of the situation like the rest of us? Let's get some perspective. Joining us now, attorney and radio host Mo Ivory and criminal defense attorney Pate. Thank you to both of you for being with us. First thing to discuss, Leanna Harris, the mother involved. She now has an attorney. There's been some curiosity about her, things that she reacted to, things that she said, specifically what she said when she found out that Cooper, the child, wasn't in daycare, and her comments at the eulogy. I want your take. First, start with this. Mo, why would somebody hire a lawyer to be a mouthpiece to the media instead of hiring a PR person? You think this is always a wrong move for people?
Well, no. I mean, the lawyer could certainly be also working with a PR person that works inside of the law firm. So the PR person may not be the face of, when they meet up with the news or make statements, but it's a very important thing for her to be represented. Everybody has the right to have representation, whether they're innocent, guilty, whatever. So I think it was a very smart move for her to get representation and to put a buffer between her and the media and have somebody who's more skilled at handling obviously what is going to continue to be a barrage of people asking her questions. Well,
and rightly so, Paige, right? Because few situations fall into the "this makes no sense" category more than this one does. What is your take, assuming it's accurate, what the mother said when the daycare center told her the son wasn't there, what the mother said during the eulogy? What is your take on that?
Well, all of those statements create a lot of suspicion about her involvement and whether or not she knew what her husband was doing. I think it is a good idea for her to have legal representation. I know her lawyer personally, but I don't think it's because of the court of public opinion. I think they are focusing more on the potential legal ramifications of what she's done. I think she wanted a lawyer to at least start a discussion with the district attorney's office and to make sure that if she's going to be charged, they figure that out early and then maybe try to work something out. I think that's a possibility.
So we hear the friends now, as you heard in my intro, they could just be learning new information, so they're reacting to it as the rest of us are. But character evidence. I'll start with the attorney's take on this page. What do you think character evidence will mean here? It's never helpful to have people say you're a bad person, but how important is it here?
Well, Chris, I think it is incredibly important for the defense to have good character witnesses in this case. What they have to do is say, look, the history of Ross Harris, the people that know Ross Harris, his background would never suggest he would do anything like this. If you don't have those character witnesses at trial, then I think it's going to be a tough case to defend. And what I've been concerned about is all of the one-sided information that's getting out there in the media. The defense has not stepped up and given a theory of defense, tried to explain some of the evidence, and as a result, they're starting to lose some of their potential character witnesses.
Well, but Mo, as we all know, often a good attorney saves it for the courtroom, especially on the defense side, because it doesn't usually help you to try things in the media. Certainly, we've seen that with juries in the past. But when we rank the factors here, okay, going to Paige's point about character, I would rank them this way. You forgot your kid. You returned to the car. You have an insurance policy on the kid. You were web searching suffocation. And then you have the sexting. I put it last. It's least germane to me about this whole alternative life theory. But how do you see the components of what matters here?
Oh, I mean, obviously the prosecution has already, and they haven't necessarily revealed everything either. So they have definitely made a strong case that there was definitely, a plan to kill this child, to live a parent-free lifestyle. So I do think all of those factors will be very important. But like Paige said, it'll be equally important for character witnesses for the prosecution to come forward to paint a picture of the father that nobody really knew, which is what we're getting a glimpse of. They're going through hundreds and hundreds of searches that he's done. We've only heard about some of the searches. They say that there's a lot more stuff that we don't know. So the character witnesses will be equally as important to making sure that he's convicted as they will be to trying to set forth a case that he is a loving father.
Strong point, Mo. Let me finish with you on this, Paige. Of all the things the mother has reportedly said so far, do you think saying to Harris in jail, do you think you said too much? Is that the statement that bothers you the most?
Chris, it is. And when I first heard that, I thought that was going to be something that was difficult, not just for Leanna Harris, but also for her husband, because it suggests that they both knew this was going to happen, or at least suggests that the state needs to be focusing in on what she knew, when she knew it, and how they can prove it. So, yes, it did concern me.
Paige, Mo, thank you very much. We'll be following this very closely. Everybody in the country wants to know what happened here. Appreciate it. That is just one of the stories we're following.